Hello, dearies! As some of you, mostly Crystal Shy, might have noticed, my channel recently hit 200 subscribers! Wow, I cannot believe that so many people actually enjoy these videos. I mean, I'm really glad that they do, but I never expected so many people to really like them this much, so thank you all so much for that. It is incredible. You know, it really is. I can't even express it, honestly, how amazing this is to me. And because of this milestone to mark it, I commented on 3 of my most recent videos that I am doing a Q&A and that anyone is welcome to ask questions. So we have a lot of good ones to go through today. And if you guys want me to do another one for another subscriber milestone, feel free to let me know. I will more than gladly make one, because this is actually really fun to look through all of the questions that I got and see what people are curious about. And a lot of them are really interesting and very well thought out too. Alright, let's get to it. First up, we're going to be going through Crystal Shy's, since there are a lot of those, and I actually had to write them all down so that I wouldn't miss any of them. Alright, question time! Liking the enthusiasm, Crystal. Alright, first up, how old are you? I am actually, as of November 6th, I am 15 years and 7 months old, so that's exciting. I'm about the same age as the characters in Attack on Titan would be when they graduate from the training camp. So that's fun. Would have been drafted into the military 3 years ago. How lovely. Why did you start to make ASMR Character X Listener vids? So originally it started off as a birthday gift for my best friend who loves Attack on Titan. Well, I wouldn't say loves, because she's not like me. She's not completely obsessed with it, but she does really enjoy it. And I originally wrote her a second part to a fan fiction that I was writing for her, but I didn't think it was very good, so I made another video for her, another gift for her that was the video, and people actually seemed to enjoy it. Like, at first I thought that it was just her watching it because she wasn't sure how to feel. She said she wasn't sure whether to feel flattered, spoiled, or embarrassed. But then I got a comment from someone I didn't know personally and whom I didn't believe I'd told that I'd made a video, and a lot of people started watching the video and commenting on it. So I decided to make another one, and then another one, and now here we are. Alright, next question. If older, do you live by yourself or with others, and if so, who? Well, I'm not that old. I'm not old enough to live by myself. I do live with my mother, my younger brother, and our pets. So, yeah, our little family. Will you do characters that are not from Attack on Titan for your ASMR vids? Absolutely. A lot of people are requesting videos for characters from animes that I have not watched yet, so a lot of those videos are going to be delayed, and I apologize for that. I just really want to make sure I capture the characters correctly and do the voices properly, because I am an extreme perfectionist, and I really want to make sure that everything is just so and just right and completely accurate to the character. So I do apologize if it seems like those are taking a while. I promise I am doing my best to research them, but unfortunately I have to research other things for school because apparently that matters. But yes, I will do characters that aren't from Attack on Titan for the videos, and I know there's one anime that I'm going to do videos for, like, as a routine thing, kind of like how I do with my Attack on Titan videos. There will be an announcement about that on the very last day of December, so stay tuned for that. How tall are you? I was really looking forward to answering this question. So, when I was 8 years old, I was really short, and it actually had the doctors worried. So they actually had to do an x-ray to see if my bones were growing at the normal rate at which the rest of my body was. And they drew blood to see if I had Turner syndrome. Both came back negative, and they predicted that I would stop growing once I reached 4'11". It's been 3 years since I reached 4'11", and I'm still 4'11", so 2 inches taller than Krista, and yeah, shorter than everyone else. I can give Levi a boost of confidence. Other than your cat, do you have any other pets? If so, what are they and what are their names? Well, the little kitty who was meowing and trying to get into my room when I made the Jealous Armin ex-listener video, her name is Ebony. She's our little black cat. We call her our little huntress, and she used to be a sideways caterpillar. And by that I mean she would slide along the floor, literally drag herself like a caterpillar, and she was always on her side. And my mom even came up with a thing for her to say, and a little voice for her that went something like this: "It is not in my nature to understand. It is my nature to slide." And if you hear sneezing in the background, that's because I filmed these videos in my room, and there goes Ebony. She heard her name and thought, "No, human, you do not get to talk about me in my presence." And also on my bed is Friskers. Well, her name is Frisk, but we call her Friskers. The nickname is shorter than the actual name. And she's our little tortoise shell. She doesn't really meow a whole lot, but sometimes she'll give a little squeak, and it's really cute. But they attempt to kill each other, playfully, of course. And my younger brother has 4 cockroaches. I cannot remember all of their names at the moment, but yeah, he has cockroaches. And sometimes the cats get a little too curious. And Frisk attempts to jump up on their little terrarium area, but, you know, she never gets them, so it's alright. Is Attack on Titan your favorite anime? If not, what is your favorite anime? Attack on Titan is definitely my favorite anime. And even my mom likes it. And she absolutely hates anime, mostly because all of the girls have extremely large chests, and they always look like they're in pain, but she actually loves Attack on Titan so much that we watch it together, all of us, with dinner. And recently our internet has been a little wonky, so we haven't been able to watch it, and my brother and I can watch it on our phones, but she says, no, we're not allowed to watch it unless it's as a family. We do that with a lot of stuff, though, so we're used to it. What do you do in your free time? I usually read Armin X-Reader fan fictions on Wattpad. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do. Or I try to write fan fictions or stories. Occasionally I'll draw, but not a whole lot. Mostly read and write. And a lot of the time I will try to think of ideas for videos, which is always really fun, actually. I like seeing what I'm able to come up with for these videos, and sometimes I get really good ideas. Recently, though, Crystal Shy, I cannot word today, requested a vampire Armin Arlert ex-human listener. That's happening. That is definitely happening. I am working on that because I have never seen one of those, and I would like to. I would be happy to make the first of those. That was first of that kind, first of those videos. I am combining all of these words. Do you have a favorite YouTuber? If so, who? I have several favorite YouTubers for different categories of what I watch. For example, music, my favorites are Nate Wants to Battle and DA Games. For gaming, it's usually Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and also DA Games. And occasionally Nate Wants to Battle. His old videos, at least, of Undertale. Those are fun. He makes drug jokes a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's funny. And, of course, we have Tom Andre, the creator of A Slap on Titan. Need I say more? Oh my gosh. I am so excited for what comes next in that series. That is just... I haven't even seen the full version of it. We just actually randomly found, my brother and I, after watching Attack on Titan in 9 minutes, I believe. In our recommended, it showed, like, the autoplay. It was Best of Armin from A Slap on Titan. And this was just after my mom and I had joined him in watching Attack on Titan. So I just look at him and say, it's 41 minutes. I feel like we need to watch this and see what it's all about. And that is when I started being attracted to Armin. Because I talk about a lot of dark stuff, and literally the first thing he says is, I will drag you down into my basement and make you worship me. How's that for dark? What is your favorite color? It is a tie between indigo, periwinkle, and lilac. I really like the cool bluish, purplish colors. Do you play video games? If so, what is your favorite game, or what are your favorite games? I do play video games, not so much recently just because everything is wonky, and not only is our internet a little screwy lately, but my computer won't work very well. But yes, I do play video games. A lot of my favorites are the Five Nights at Freddy's games, mostly 1 through 4, and then Sister Location. After that, it's almost like, okay, Scott, we get it. Please stop torturing MatPat. Stop releasing these. I'm kidding, I love them. They're pretty good. Some of them, it almost seems a bit too copy-paste, like 1 through 4, a lot of them are, but you can also then see the different elements that are taken into account, like the different mechanics, the different designs, and it's really fun. Undertale, for sure. Subnautica. I have not had a chance to play Subnautica, but I really want to. I watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough, and it is amazing. I use a lot of the Subnautica songs as background music for my videos because they fit so well with the videos, the content, and I really like them. I am saving one of them in particular for a specific video that I might make over the summer. I'm only saving it until then because it's kind of dependent on the summer season, so I feel like it'd be more appropriate to do it then. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite games, a lot of horror games, usually. Welcome to the Game. I'm waiting to turn 18. I really want to play that. It's only $2, and I've seen playthroughs of it, and it's awesome, and I want to see if I can research the game enough, the mechanics enough, to actually beat it first try. If I am ever able to do that, I will definitely record it and maybe upload it, because that would be awesome. Who is your favorite male and female Attack on Titan character? Male is definitely Armin. Not only because of A Slap on Titan, but also because, okay, this is going to sound really weird, but there is actually a blog on Tumblr that is Reasons to Love Armin, and there are so many reasons, like, not even to, like, love him, but to see why he's such an important character and why he has such an important role. And it's really incredible, all of the reasons. Like, there are reasons I never even thought about, and it really is incredible, like, the different reasons that they give. Like, it really blows my mind. Female Attack on Titan character is a three-way tie between Hanji, Annie, and Sasha. Hence why I do so many Hanji and Annie videos. Do you have a husbando / waifu? I pretend that Armin is my husbando. Sometimes, not, like, actually crazy obsessively, but more so my friend and I roleplay. We have this roleplay where we're in the world of A Slap on Titan, and she controls Armin, I control Eren, and she's with Eren and I'm with Armin, and it's fun. We like pretending with that, and that sounded a whole lot less weird in my head. Also, I apologize if you hear a random clicking sound, because that is me playing with a paperclip. I like doing that. There are actually a few clicks in my other videos from when I was playing with a paperclip as well. I apologize. What's your favorite animal or animals? My favorite animal whose existence has been confirmed is the llama. I love llamas, and I don't know why. Animal that we're not sure if it ever existed. I believe it did, and I believe it still does somewhere in the world. Unicorns. I love unicorns. Have since I was a little girl, and despite being extremely dark now, I still love unicorns. And I will never understand why, but they are incredible creatures. If you could make YouTube your full-time job, would you? Not full-time, I don't think. Just because there are other things that I would want to do. Although, I guess it really would be pretty fun to have YouTube as my full-time job and then do something else that I'm not as confident about on the side, like as a part-time job. Because I've always loved writing, and I've wanted to be a writer for a while. But I don't feel strongly enough that I could do it, like deal with the deadlines and everything and coming up with new story ideas. So I guess it might be interesting if I could ever make YouTube my full-time job. I don't know. I really don't know. Do you watch other things, such as cartoons like Adventure Time? I saw they are renewing that series, or Steven Universe. Yes. I have seen a little bit of Adventure Time. I haven't been able to watch a whole lot of it, but I have heard amazing things about the later seasons. And yeah, I watch a lot of cartoons. Mostly SpongeBob. And have you guys ever heard of Teddy Ruxpin, The Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin? Old show. It is amazing. It's all about this bear who goes on an adventure with a caterpillar and a scientist. Well, I say scientist, but he's more of an inventor, really. And they're trying to avoid this green goblin thing who is out to get them. And yes, I am trying to make that sound as weird as possible. But it really is cool. And the theme song always gets stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head now. But I really enjoy that show, that cartoon. And it's really old. Like, I remember watching it when I was 3. Do you have any favorite books? If so, what are they? Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle. Definitely. I love that book. in the first Armin X listener video I made, that was the book that he was reading to the listener, because I had just gotten it from Amazon. I've read it before. I read it twice so far. I'm trying to read another series now, and already I want to go back to The Last Unicorn. So far I'm reading Six of Crows, the duology of that. I read the first book. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. There are all these incredible twists. A new twist just developed, and it's awesome. And I'm really excited to finish that. Fathomless by Jackson Pierce. That's a really good one as well. It's an extremely, extremely dark take on The Little Mermaid compared to the original Little Mermaid, not the Disney version. Everything's dark compared to the Disney version. I mean, have you seen the original? Have you read the original? But even for the original, it's dark, but it's really good. Will you do any not safe for work ex-listener vids? Probably not, because YouTube's censorship is weird, but I guess it's worth the ask. Not while I'm under the age of 18, no, because I don't know if that would count as child pornography, so I'm not taking that risk, but later on I might actually find another site to do that. I know another YouTuber that does really good not safe for work videos, sets his not safe for work ones up via Patreon. So, I don't know, I might try that someday when I'm old enough to not get in trouble for making not safe for work videos. Did you draw that profile picture yourself? No, my friend drew that for me a while ago. I won't say her name because she's told me, like, if I ever mention her in a YouTube video to not use her actual name. But we call her Fenelon or Fenfox, and she is an amazing artist. Absolutely incredible work. And I remember she also made another drawing, the same one, well, same character, of me, and it was with our other friend, and we were pretending that she was this endangered species, and I was doing an Australian accent, horribly I might add, and she was just dying of laughter because of the stuff I was saying, and it's fun. We have fun. We call over Skype all the time. Well, we used to. Now we don't really talk as much, which is my fault because I have a really bad habit of forgetting to talk to people whom I don't see on a daily basis. I should contact them soon. I'm sorry, that got kind of sad. If you like art, do you plan on doing any art-related videos? I do like art occasionally. I like doing it occasionally. I don't think I'll do any art-related videos, mostly just because I don't draw consistently enough, and I'm not really particularly passionate about it. I'll leave a link in the description, though, to my Tumblr page, because I have drawn a few pictures of, surprise, surprise, Armin, and I post pictures that I draw sometimes on my Tumblr, so if you want to check that out, feel free, but I don't really think I'll do any videos about it. How did you come up with your channel name? Once again, back to the friend who we shall refer to as Fenelon. One night a couple years ago over the summer, I pulled an all-nighter to try and reset my sleep schedule so I could go to bed early and wake up early, because I find that I'm actually productive when I do that. And she called me an insomniac. And I knew when I thought about starting a YouTube channel that I wanted to do something kind of like productions or gaming or whatnot, like that kind of name where it's an adjective or something, and then gaming or productions. And then I came up with an idea for a fanfic that included all of us, and I actually made a trailer for it, and I needed the production studio name. So I thought, ooh, Insomniac Productions. And then I used that for my YouTube channel name because I thought, why not? I mean, it kind of makes sense, but yeah, that's why. And actually, now that I think about it, since ASMR is kind of designed to help people sleep, my channel name actually makes a lot of sense. Alright, and that is it for Crystal's questions. That was a lot of questions. Either that or I just have really long answers. Probably both. Definitely both. Alright. Next up, Jared Hakaraya. I think I mispronounced that. If I didn't, yay, I am happy. Alright. And if I did mispronounce it, I apologize. I expected no less of myself than to mispronounce something. Alright, I have 3 questions. Have you finally played the AOT 2 game? Not yet. I have been busy with school and making videos, and recently I was in a school play, so that actually took up a lot of my time. And my brother has the game, but I'm worried that over the school year, because I'll be so distracted with other things, that I'll start it and I will never finish it. That's what keeps happening when I try to watch Grey's Anatomy. And I am waiting until one of the breaks to play it. But I will play it soon, I promise. Have you watched Season 2 and 3 of Attack on Titan? I have watched Season 2 and some of Season 3. I haven't even finished Part 1 because that was when our internet started acting up. And it's awful because I'm not going to say anything about Season 3, but it just came at this major rising action climax point, and right when it's getting to the climax and the resolution of one arc within Part 1, we can't watch it. And by the way, these questions are from the Hanji video, so that's why there's this next question. That second Titan next to Evan, did you name him after me? Because I saw your comment to the username Evan Williams Dragon Ball that you named the 2 Titans on people that have given you good comments on your Hanji videos. And I think I'm the only Jared that has been doing that. So is it me? Yes. You were the person to originally suggest a Hanji X listener. So I decided to kind of do a little bit of a shout out. And your comments were so supportive, so nice, and yeah, I just thought, I don't know, why not? If I mispronounced your name, I apologize. I really do. I try not to mispronounce things, but sometimes I can't help it. Alright, next up. I Killed Captain Alex asks, for the Q&A, how did you get the idea for doing AOT-themed ASMR videos? Well, the idea for it being Attack on Titan actually comes from both my friend's enjoyment of the anime and another YouTuber I watch, Akira Dubs. I'm not sure how many people have heard of his videos, but they're incredible. Like, if you like my videos, you would definitely like his. A lot of not safe for work stuff that I totally don't listen to. But it's really good, amazing voice acting. Like, the fact that he can go from Levi to Armin is incredible. I wish I had that vocal range. And especially for someone who seems to be male, I'm not going to assume, I apologize. For someone who appears to be male, or at least has the vocal cords of a male, it is honestly incredible, the vocal range. So some of it comes from that, because I really like his videos, but there aren't a lot of ones for, like, Armin, mostly. And I know a lot of other people like Armin, so I thought, I like doing impressions. Why not do a few videos for people who are like me and their anime crushes aren't as well recognized or represented with ASMR. Same with Annie. Like, I even looked it up after someone pointed out that I'm the only one that does Annie videos. Yeah, I only found like one other one. And wow. Cool. I'm the only person doing Annie videos. So if I ever decide to monetize my videos, I can tap into the community of Annie Leonhardt fans. Score. That's how I'll make YouTube my full-time job, is just solely Annie and Armin. Arueni. Oh god, no. Sorry, no offense to anyone who likes that ship. It just seems strange to me, more so because they don't appear to have any romantic interest in each other. Sometimes it just feels like certain characters are shipped together because they look alike. Like Armin and Krista with the blonde hair, blue eyes. Same with him and Annie. Like, it's not a jealousy thing or anything. It's just, are you shipping them because you really think they'd be good together or because they look alike? Alright, enough about that. Xman01240. Alright. What's your dream job, and do you plan to make YouTube videos for a long time? That would be so cool if you did. My dream job would probably be being a creative writer or novelist, because I really enjoy writing, and I actually came up with another idea for a story based on one of my dreams, actually, one of my nightmares. So, it actually seems a lot like a teen horror thing. That people would read. So my dream job would probably be that, or teaching an English class, because my 8th grade English teacher was an absolute delight. She was incredible. She was practically my best friend. Same with my 8th grade math teacher. They were incredible. They were amazing. So, shout out to them. I'm not going to say their names because I'm not sure how comfortable they'd be with that. But if I ever get the chance to tell them that I make these videos, I'll let them know that little shout out was for them. Do I plan to make YouTube videos for a long time? Yes. For as long as I can, I will. Because I really, really enjoy making these videos, actually. And it is just so fun to come up with these ideas, and actually, it helps with my writing, because I'm good at coming up with dialogue, but not filler between the dialogue. Like, none of the exposition or descriptions or anything. Like, I can come up with it for a short story, but not really anything that fits the stuff that I enjoy writing about. So this is a good way for me to focus on my strengths while I work on my weaknesses. And it's really fun, and people seem to really enjoy them. So yeah, I'll make YouTube videos for as long as I possibly can. Would you like your channel to get crazy huge, or do you prefer having a smaller community? Like, it's really nice how right now we can all talk to you and each other. We're like one big happy YouTube family. Aw, don't you mean a Titanic happy YouTube family? Referencing my own videos. I don't really know. I mean, I don't expect it to get crazy huge. I doubt that would ever be possible. And like you said, I really do like having the smaller community, like being able to interact with people a lot easier and seeing you guys interact with each other. It's really, really cool how I can see that happening, and I can have conversations with people, Crystal Shy and Jared especially, and Evan occasionally comments on my videos and I'll reply a lot. But yeah, I really don't know. I mean, if it does get bigger, then I won't be against it, but I do like having a smaller community. If I had to say that I want it to become a bigger channel, it would more so be so that more people can have access to the videos that they wouldn't have access to otherwise, like the Annie videos especially. More so for that reason than because I want my channel specifically getting attention. It's more so for their benefit. But yeah, whatever happens, happens, and we'll just have to see where it goes. Ocean Tubby, how did you get into the AOT fandom? And I saw your request. It is in the works. I just have to figure out how to make my voice go that deep. I mean, I've kind of done it for Levi. I've attempted to, and Erwin. So, still working on that, though. Don't you worry. I was wanting to watch Attack on Titan for a while over the summer, but I kept putting it off, especially once it got closer to the start of the school year. But my brother, he'd watched it and finished as much as he could because alright, he and I wear glasses because we are nearsighted as heck, man. And so we have to watch the dubbed version because the subtitles are usually too small for us to read, and then it takes us so long because of that to read them that we miss entirely what's going on. So we have to watch the dubbed, and season 2 wasn't up and dubbed on the platform we watch it on for a long time. And it took forever for season 3 to be up, but the moment it was, we just screeched and celebrated because we're such big anime fans. But he finally got me to sit down and watch it, and even my mom, we said we would watch the first episode with dinner and see how it goes from there. And now here we are. I am officially obsessed. Aha. Don't you just love it when you're going to do something, then someone else gets you into something, and then you're obsessed with it? My mother sure loves it. Loves having a child who's obsessed with anime. I'm kidding. She and I joke around a whole lot, and we have fun with it. Lord Smoke. For the Q&A, first of all, great job with 200 subs. Thank you. I am very, very happy about that. And second of all, do you do any warm-ups before recording a video? No, but I probably should. I apologize for that. That probably sounded awful. I probably should because I've actually had an ongoing cough for the past month, and in some of my videos you can even tell that my voice is a little off. Like in the third Hanji video, when she's crying, the reason her voice cracks so much and sounds so raspy is because I am on the brink of coughing, and I didn't want to cough because of the way I have to record my videos. I can't easily edit the audio, so I usually only do one take of it, and yeah, that's why her voice sounds really raspy. So I had to do a few takes of that because I ended up coughing a couple of times. And it's really annoying, but I probably should start doing warm-ups. I might start doing that, actually. Alright. Last few questions. Last username. Woo! Kara_potato with the little face. I'm not sure what the name for it is, but it's the colon with the 3 after. Insomniac Productions, I'm so happy for you. Seriously, you're my favorite channel. I listen to your videos every day, even if I already know them, and I don't know if I'm weird. Well, I do that with other channels too, so I really can't say if you're weird. I mean, I'm extremely weird. Heck, look at this video. So I can't really tell you if that's weird or not. I don't think it's weird. It's probably weird then. I'm kidding. A lot of people do that with other YouTube channels they like. So, it's not weird. And everything is perfect on your channel. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. Really. Thank you. Alright. I had to do a bit of inference on this one and say you meant what is your goal on your channel? Because the word said goal, which didn't really make a lot of sense, but the G is close enough to C that I think that might have been what you meant. My goal. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know if this will ever turn into like a full-time gig or anything, and I don't really expect it to anytime soon, especially. But I guess I'm just trying to have fun with it and help people who like certain characters who don't have a lot of representation from other channels, I guess. Once again, bringing it back to the Annie videos. I really like that series. That's a fun series. I don't really know what my goal is, but I guess for now it's just have a little fun with it. See what I can do. See what I can make. What is your favorite video that you made? Probably either the third Yandere Armin video or the Jealous Armin video. The third Yandere one was based off of an idea I had for a one-shot where it was an ex-reader one-shot where it was the reader was Yandere and Armin was the prisoner in that case. So I was actually really, really happy about the way that turned out, given what it started as. And the Jealous one, well, mostly because of my little kitty's surprise appearance. And that was my first video that I made with 2 characters and where the listener wasn't directly involved but was discussed instead. And I thought it turned out really well for what it was. Who is your favorite person in AOT? In general, it's a tie between Armin and Annie. I love those 2. They are awesome. Annie mostly because, well, in the words of the Annie from A Slap on Titan, she's apathetic. It makes her sexy. Pop culture says so. I'm kidding. It's just really cool to see, like, an extremely emotionless character and then see what broke them and made them emotionless. And I'm really excited because I've heard that she comes back in the 4th season, and I need to see this. What are you mostly happy about? I am not sure if you meant what am I most happy about or mostly happy, like not all the way happy about. I'll answer both, just in case you meant one or the other and I don't want to leave your question unanswered. What am I mostly happy about? Honestly, school. Because school actually keeps me occupied. Over the summer, I always get bored because there are so many things that I don't want to do because I have all the time. Like, I procrastinate because I have all this time, and we have a 3-month summer vacation, and that might sound great, but that is 3 months, and my mom works, and I'm not old enough to drive, and we also don't have another car that I could drive, so my brother and I are stuck at home every day doing the same things every day, and after a while, it just gets really boring. Like, you become blasé to it all. Most happy about, I'd have to say, I have honestly made my best friend here where I live, because she and we are actually closer than I've ever been to any of my other friends that I've made in the past. And I don't know, her friendship means the world to me. I would never trade it for anything else except maybe her life, in which case I would definitely give up my friendship with her if it meant saving her life. Only in that case. Or the life of one of my family members. But anyway, that's because it's a situation of life or death. And I actually owe all of this channel to her, in a way. Because if she hadn't let me sit at her table at the start of my freshman year of high school, then I wouldn't have become friends with her, and I never would have created my first ASMR video. I never would have seen the reaction people had to it, and I never would have continued making ASMR videos. So, oh my goodness. When you look at things like that, when you hypothetically, not the right word there, figuratively zoom out on a moment in your life and trace it back to what started it all, it's incredible. But yeah, I guess my friendship with her is what I'm most happy about. That's all I have to say, and sorry for my English. I hope it was good. Honey, if English is not your first language, this is incredible. I am attempting to learn a second language in school right now, and I could not come up with something even half as coherent as this. This is incredible. Your English is amazing. Trust me. And that wraps it up for the questions. All right. So if any of you would like another Q&A for another subscriber milestone, feel free to let me know. I will definitely do another one. And if and when I do, post questions in this comment section, please, so I don't have to dart between videos. Announcement to make. So, Crystal Shy, when asking about a Vampire Armin ex-listener, also requested the listener's name to be Crystal. And I said that I don't usually do specific names, just so that generally people of the same gender can enjoy certain videos more, and not just people with a specific name. And Crystal Shy suggested that maybe I should do commissions. So I have actually set up a Patreon page, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And right now it's at a monthly fee for patrons. If that turns out to be a problem for anyone, I'm also able to change it to a payment per paid post that I make. I just didn't want to set that up right away because I wasn't sure if it would charge you for the videos that you don't want to watch as well and not let you view any of the other content. I was really worried about that, but at some point I can always give that a try. I can try switching over to it, but that is set up specifically for people who want videos that are tailored specifically to their preferences. It can be their age, their name, basically exactly to them. So if you want, say, a Hanji video that is specifically for you and only you, then I can make that on my Patreon. Right now it's only $2.50 a month. I thought that might be a decent price for now. I want to make them affordable. If it turns out to be a problem for anyone, like if a lot of people really want to become a patron and have access to that, I will lower the price, definitely, if it becomes a problem for anyone. Because really it's not about making money, but partially it's to help me save up for college as well. I'm not saying that to try and get people to sign up for it, by the way. I'm just saying, like, that's why I am still trying to make some money from it. It's not just because I'm a greedy monster, I swear. But yeah, I'll leave a link to that in the description below, and if anyone wants to check it out, feel free. I'm not going to force you. I'll never force you to do anything you don't want to do. And again, I won't make any not safe for work videos until I'm 18, because don't want to get reported for child pornography, even though I would be consenting and it wouldn't be actual, any of that. But yeah, if you want to check that out, feel free. Links in the description. And that's it. Alright, so I hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you again, everyone, so much for making this video possible by subscribing to me, and if you have, by telling others about my channel. I really appreciate it. It means so much to know that people I don't know are enjoying my content. Do you ever get that, where you enjoy someone's opinion more if they don't know you, if they don't feel an obligation to say what you want to hear? I don't know. That's just very common, I think. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I hope you receive equal or greater support throughout your endeavors and in your lives. And I will see you later with another video. Ciao.